The Danakil Depression lies at the triple junction of three tectonic plates and has a complex geological history. It is developed as a result of Africa and Asia moving apart, causing rifting and volcanic activity. Erosion, inundation by the sea, the rising and falling of the ground have all played their part in the formation of this depression. Sedimentary rocks such as sandstone and limestone are unconformably overlain by basalt, which resulted from extensive. In respect of it demonstrating the ongoing birth of an ocean witnessed through tectonics and volcanism in an extreme evaporite arid environment, the International Union of Geological Sciences, IUGS, included the Danakil Rift Depression and its volcanism in its assemblage of 100 geological heritage sites around the world in a listing published in October 2022. The organization defines an IUGS geological heritage site as a key place with geological elements and/or processes of international scientific relevance, used as a reference, and/or with a substantial contribution to the development of geological sciences through history. The Danakil Depression is a plain approximately 200 by 50 kilometers, 124 by 31 miles, lying in the north of the Afar region of Ethiopia, near the border with Eritrea. It is about 125 meters (410 feet) below sea level and is bordered to the west by the Ethiopian Plateau and to the east by the Danakil Alps, beyond which is the Red Sea. 5. The area is often referred to as the cradle of humanity. In 1974, Donald Johanson and his colleagues found the famous Australopithecus afarensis fossil Lucy, which has been dated 3.2 million years old. 6. And many other fossils of ancient hominins have been uncovered here, prompting many paleontologists to propose that this area is where the human species first evolved. The Danakil Depression is the hottest place on Earth in terms of year-round average temperatures. It is also one of the lowest places on the planet at 100 meters (330 feet) below sea level. 7. And without rain for most of the year. Here, the Awash River dries up in a chain of salt lakes such as Lake Afrera, never reaching the Indian Ocean. 8. Mount Ailu is the westernmost and older of the two volcanoes at the southern end of the Danakil Depression. The other active volcano, Erta Ale, is one of several crater lakes of lava bubbling from the Earth's mantle. Additionally, the area contains the Dalal sulfur springs, or hot springs. These wet environments at the Danakil Depression are being investigated to help understand how life might arise on other planets and moons. 2. 7. Many microorganisms living here are extremophilic microbes of a major interest to astrobiologists. 2. 7. Nonetheless, in October 2019, scientists reported that terrestrial life forms, including extreme forms of archaea microorganisms, were not found to exist in the very hot, acidic, and salty conditions present in some parts of the Danakil Depression. Among the geological points of interest to tourists are the hydrothermal system of Dalal, 11, and the Yellow Lake, 12. Gadale Pond is a small hypersaline lake located over a tectonic hot spring in the Danakil Depression, Afar, Ethiopia. With a salinity of 43%, Gadale Pond is the saltiest water body on Earth. 13. The pond was created in January 2005 following an earthquake, according to residents of the Ahmed Ella village, which reactivated the hot spring like some fantastical land conjured by a storyteller. Ethiopia's Danakil Depression, or Afar Depression, exhibits some uncommon wonders: lava that burns blue, bright yellow hot springs, and lakes of bubbling mud. These otherworldly oddities are all manifestations of a tectonic process called continental rifting. In other words, the Earth is pulling apart at the seams here. In northeastern Africa, the Arabian, Somali, and Nubian, or African, plates are separating, thinning Earth's crust as they pull apart. The Danakil Depression lies between the Danakil Alps, east, and the Ethiopian Plateau, west, which were once joined until the rifting process tore them apart. The land surface is slowly sinking, and Danakil Depression will someday fill with water as a new ocean or Great Lake is born. But for now, the region is full of other interesting liquids. Acquired on June 27, 2014, the Landsat 8 image above shows a few of the diverse and compelling features of the Danakil Depression. Chief among them is Gada Ale, the northernmost volcano in the Erta Ale volcanic range. Gada Ale is a 287-meter, 942-foot, stratovolcano built of lava and ash, and it has a crater lake full of boiling mud and sulfurous gases. Basalt lava from the volcano paints the surrounding terrain a dark hue, with the youngest flows being the darkest colors in the satellite image. Just southwest of Danakil, a 2-kilometer-wide salt dome has pushed ancient lava flows up to heights of 100 meters, 330 feet. North of Danakil, a salt lake, Lake Karam, lies 116 meters, 380 feet, below sea level. To the south lies the Catherine volcano, a 120-meter, 400-foot, circular shield surrounded by a tough ring, an amalgamation of volcanic ash. With gently sloping sides of basaltic lava, the volcano has been dated at less than 1 million years old. In the center of that tough ring is a small, salty lake fed by thermal springs. The Afar people have survived in this unforgiving region for at least 2,000 years, mining and selling the plain's abundant salt, which was once used as currency in Ethiopia. The harsh desert also has created an ideal exposure for the tectonic rifting, a process that often occurs on the recesses of the ocean seafloor or elsewhere on land where younger sedimentary rocks obscure the geologic record. The first modern studies of the Danakil Depression did not occur until the winter of 1967–68, when a French-Italian expedition took place. At the time, developments in plate tectonic theory made the region a research hotspot. The geology of the Danakil Desert is shaped by volcanic and tectonic activities, climatic change, and intermittent erosion. The movement of tectonic plates that led to the separation of Asia from Africa caused the desert's geological formation. A chain of mountains was created and then eroded in the Paleozoic era. The sea overflow led to the development of layers of sandstone and limestone offshore. Sandstone formed on top of the limestone due to the rising of the land, and lava poured through the cracks due to tectonic movements, covering sediment deposits. The Danakil Desert has many lakes that were formed by the flow of lava which blocked a number of valleys. Lake Afara is notable, as it has thick salty crusts on its banks. The Danakil Alps, which flanks the region to the east, is a tabular mountain system with less volcanic cones. It is the highest tabular mountain in Mount Ranelagh, with a height of 2,130 meters. Lake Assail, 116 meters below the sea level, and Lake Geledi, 80 meters below sea level, are other